Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I'm talking about how you guys need to stop trying to build rapport with women. Stop it. Okay? This is killing your game. Okay? It's fucking up your situations. It's wasting your time. Alright? So, a lot of people think that they have to build rapport because, they heard some pickup artists say it. You understand what I'm saying? And let's talk about building rapport. What is actually building rapport? Right? Building rapport basically is forming like a bond or some mutual trust or affinity with a person. You understand? Some sort of like, you could say connection in a sort of way, right? But what you have to understand is that you doing that when it comes to you dealing with a woman is not really going to get you what you want. And what most of you guys want is you want to have women that are sexually attracted to you and want to have sex with you. But what you have to understand is that building rapport doesn't get a woman to be sexually attracted to you. You understand? See, this is an example of building rapport. Building rapport would be like you talking to a girl and you say to her, oh, so, do you travel a lot? And she'll be like, oh, yeah, I went to Paris last year and I visited so-and-so. And you're like, oh, that's really cool. I went to Paris too. That was awesome. When I was there, did you go and see this? And she's like, yeah, I went there. That's building rapport. You understand? So you're having this conversation, but it doesn't make her sexually attracted to you. That's not the thing that's going to make her sexually attracted to you. You understand? See, I think what the problem is, guys think, and this is a real issue. Guys think that the game is about getting women or trying to do things to get her to like you. You understand? It's not about that. It's about you finding the women who like you. See, what you have to understand is this. Either a woman likes you or she doesn't. I'm going to say it again. Either a woman likes you or she doesn't. Right? Now, her liking you can be in, different, aspects of her liking you. So, for example, I was talking about this on the other day on my live stream. I was talking about the 3 interest levels of a woman. And so a woman is either going to have high interest in you, medium interest in you, or low interest in you. Right? But guess what? High interest, medium interest, or low interest is still a form of interest, meaning it's a form of her liking you. Right? When a woman has no interest in you, that means she doesn't like you. So either she likes you or she doesn't. So her liking you is high, medium, or low interest, and her not liking you is no interest, 0 interest. You understand? So what happens is, I think what guys think is they think that building rapport is either going to get a girl who has no interest to end up being interested in them, or they think building rapport is going to get a woman who has low interest to have high interest in them. So they either think it's going to get a woman who's not interested in them to be interested in them, or get a woman who's, has low interest to have high interest in them. And that's not true. You see what I'm saying? It's not true. See, what you want to do is you don't want to waste time building rapport. You understand? What you want to do instead is that you want to build sexual tension. That's it. Sexual tension. Right? Now, why do you want to build sexual tension instead of trying to build rapport? Because when you build sexual tension, what happens is that you find out if the woman is interested in you or not interested in you. If she likes you or she doesn't like you. That's the point of building the sexual tension. You understand? And also what'll happen is, like, you'll see what is the level of interest, or you'll see that she has no interest in you. So what building sexual tension does is that it reveals whether or not the woman is interested in you sexually. Right? So how are you going to know if a woman is interested in you sexually? By building rapport and just, talking to her about some trip you had. And she's like, oh, I went there too. That was great. You understand what I'm saying? Or you'll start talking about things you have in common and all this other shit. Right? That doesn't let you know if this woman is sexually interested in you. All you know right now is that she likes talking to you. That's it. You don't know if she wants to have sex with you. You see what I'm saying? So what you need to do is you need to build interest. You need to build sexual tension, I should say. Right? So think about it this way. What is going to make you realize more clearly if a woman is sexually interested in you or not? Let's say you're building rapport. You're like, oh yeah, so hey, what about this? And she's like, oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, because this and that. And yeah, I went to this place and I like that coffee shop. That's amazing. And oh, and did you go to school here? And yeah, I studied this. And you're having this great conversation. Do you think that's going to let you know she wants to have sex with you? Or building sexual tension, meaning, let's say, for example, you're talking to a chick and you're flirting with her and you say to her, you're looking at her, you're standing real close to her and you say, yo, your lips look so damn sexy and juicy. I just want to bite them right now. Right? Do you think saying that or talking about, fucking Krispy Kreme donuts and I like the jelly rolls is gonna fucking make her want to fuck with you on some sex shit? Right? Because see, when you telling her, yo, you got some sexy ass lips, I want to bite them, what's going to happen next is she's going to let you know either by her, what she's going to say or what she's going to do in that moment to let you know that she is sexually interested in you or not. You understand what I'm saying? Because if she's like, responding like, oh, so are you going to bite them or not? Or if she just starts kissing you or whatever it is, right? That's showing that she's sexually interested. If she's backing away, if she's, acting like, she doesn't want to do any of that, that's showing that she's not interested. But either way, now. You understand what I'm saying? You know now because you're building sexual tension. So her response to you building sexual tension is the thing that tells you if the girl wants to have sex with you or not. Or if the girl sees you as a person she wants to be sexual with. Right? See, you can be building rapport all day until you're blue in the face. But that still doesn't tell you if the girl wants to have sex. Because remember, women are going to want men for different reasons. So you could be building all this rapport and she's thinking, oh yeah, he's cool for a friend. You know what I'm saying? He seems like a cool guy that we can hang out and chill, but I don't want to do anything with him. Right? But you're thinking, you're sitting there talking about, oh, I'm building all this rapport and I'm getting to know her and we had a good conversation and, let me get her number. And she'll give you the number. But as soon as you try to make something happen on some romantic date type of shit, she's like, oh, well, not really looking for that. I just thought we would be friends and stuff. So it's funny because I put out a video yesterday where I was talking about why it's better to text women than call, right? And so there was some guys in the comments, and I'm just saying they're like, oh, but some girls you have to build rapport with. Some girls you have to talk to them and call them on the phone and so that so y'all can talk. And, some girls want to talk, and they want to have those conversations. And, I feel like you need to talk to these girls and have that conversation and interact with them. And no, guys, you're thinking you need to do all of this shit, and it's a waste of fucking time. You understand what I'm saying? It's a waste of fucking time. I'm telling you, do not waste time trying to build rapport. See, building rapport is good if you're like networking or something at a networking event, or you're like at a career fair or some shit. That's when you build rapport. You feel what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with a woman, it's about building sexual attention, not rapport. Fuck all that rapport shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So guys, when you're dealing with these chicks, man, do not go down the route of thinking you have to build rapport. You understand what I'm saying? It's important that you build sexual tension. You understand? That is the most important part, because it's going to give you everything you need to get the response out of her to see if she's sexually interested. You understand? See, it's better for you to be building sexual tension, or just, be direct with her sexually. You understand what I'm saying? Just in general, so that she can respond to you based off of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I was talking to this girl, and I was telling her, like, I'm flirting with her or whatever, and I'm telling her, I'm like, look, I got a wife, I got a girlfriend, but me and you could, get together and get it popping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm flirting with her heavy, and I'm building that sexual tension, and she was feeling me, but at the same time she was like, I don't really think that, because she has like a situation with this other dude and some other shit was going on or whatever. So she's like, I don't really think that I could like really get with you like that because of your situation, and you already have a wife and you already have a girlfriend and blah blah blah, right? So shit ain't really pop off with that. You understand? So she had medium interest in me. You know what I'm saying? And so what happens is, because I was able to build that sexual tension in that situation, I was able to get a response to see whether or not the girl was going to fuck with me or not. Now, let's say I'm just trying to build rapport and I'm just talking to her about, all this other shit, and I'm just like talking to her because there was a point where I was building rapport with her. I was just like talking about regular shit. We was having a little small talk here and there, and that's all good and cool. But imagine I didn't, like really go in on some building sexual tension shit, and I just was building rapport, and I said to her, hey, let me get your number, and she gave me the number, right? And then I'm hitting her up and I'm trying to hang out with her and make something happen, and then all of a sudden, I'm gonna get the same exact fucking response that I got when I was talking to her the first time and building that sexual tension, because I would have built rapport with her, I'd have got her number, and let's say even if I probably wouldn't even gotten a response, I would have hit her up, called her, and said, yo, let's get together, let's hook up, let's do this thing. And then she would have either not responded, or she would have responded saying, because of your situation, with your girl and your wife and yada, yada, yada. Right? So it doesn't matter that I'm building rapport, because what needs to actually happen is I need to build sexual tension so I can get the reaction from her to see if shit's going to go down or not. So I already did that in that moment, so I don't have to waste time getting her number, calling her, try to make something. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you build rapport with a chick and that's all you're doing, right? You don't know if she actually is interested in you sexually. And building rapport with her does not increase her attraction to you. You understand what I'm saying? That does not increase her attraction. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say a chick has, sort of like a medium interest. You building rapport is not going to make her, get high interest in you now. You feel what I'm saying? But, building that sexual tension could do that. You understand? So if you're dealing with a chick who has medium interest, and then you start interacting with her in a way that you start building that sexual tension, you start talking that shit, you start, seducing her and all that, then you got her all aroused and riled up and shit, and now she's really ready to make some shit happen. But that building rapport shit ain't gonna arouse her and do no. You see what I'm saying? So guys, listen. Stop with the building rapport stuff. That shit is killing your game. Okay? Build sexual tension instead. Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy-to-follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more. So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.